episode 6 of the daily vlog, The Mesh Tongue. Brian Boyle here, and talking about the treadmill today, or the Dreadmill as some people call it, and standing here just in front of one of my favorite pieces of equipment. In all honesty, I can think of probably about maybe half a dozen things right off the top of my head. Maybe even a dozen, maybe 24 things that I would rather do. Maybe a kick in the nuts, maybe cleaning up dog poop on the carpet, having a screaming kid sitting next to me on an airplane for a 5-hour trip. You name it, probably any number of things that I'd rather do than run on the treadmill on the inside here. But I'll tell you the reason why I think the treadmill can be an important part of your training program. For one thing, it's Taskmaster. And when I say Taskmaster, if you're looking to keep your pace, this thing is by far one of the best things to keep your pace. So if you're looking at a 6:15-minute mile, if you want a 5:50-minute mile, if you want a 5-minute mile, if you want a 9:30 mile, you name it. You plug it into the treadmill here, and voila, you're on pace. That can be a good thing if you're looking for a race pace guide, especially if you're new and you're not maybe sure as to how fast you're running, or how to keep a pace. Really easy way to do that on the treadmill until you get used to the feel for it for outside. Another way to kind of train cadence, if we're looking at turnover, if we're looking at how do you maybe increase your getting off the heel and the heel strike and get to more the midfoot. We talk about turnover and cadence. That would be another way to learn on the treadmill. A couple things that you need to be careful though on the treadmill is that some people will complain of some dizziness. That is normal. You'll kind of feel lightheaded when you're running on the treadmill and everything is stationary except that you're moving. You go to stop. You're probably best to cool down for a few minutes. Don't just stop, hit the stop button and kind of walk off. It will cause this dizziness, lightheadedness, especially until you get around your surroundings again. The other thing is that you obviously want to make sure that you're using some of the safety devices. So if you've got a magnet here that would clip on, just in case you do lose your footing, your running path may be a little bit different. I talked in a previous episode about running with music. I don't like running with music outside. If you're inside here, hey, you know what? Rather than stabbing yourself in the eyes or shooting yourself to get yourself on here, maybe something like music or having a movie playing in the background is enough to get you going. The longest I have ever gone on a treadmill was literally 13 miles. I was supposed to do a 20-mile run that day outdoors. It was about 10 degrees below outdoors, and I got 2 miles into my run, and my toes were numb already, my hands were numb, and I thought this is it. So I hopped on a treadmill inside and got through the first couple of miles at race pace, and literally it was like pulling teeth to get through those last couple miles. I did get it done. I'm happy to say that I did get it done, but if you're one of those like me that feels, just absolutely terrible on a treadmill, I hear you, feel your pain. So, like I said, a couple good reasons why you might want to use the treadmill. But by all means, don't be a fair weather runner. Get outside, get after it, and hopefully you'll achieve your goals in 2017. Brian Boyle, don't forget to leave comments below. How do you use your treadmill? I'd love to hear comments. We're getting emails in, and so that's perfect. Keep them coming. Keep the comments rolling, and check out runpainless.com. And as always, don't go hurting yourself to check us out, but share this with your friends and family. Thanks.